Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. So today we're making a tier list on every single jailbreak vehicle. So hope you guys enjoy. And I have some tragic news today. So this might be one of my last videos using the voice changer. So because a lot of people have been accusing me of being a 7-year-old, and I'm not. Because one, a 7-year-old can't edit. Two, a 7-year-old doesn't know how to post videos on YouTube. And yeah. Guys, before we start the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let's hop into this now. First up, we have the monster truck. So, you see, this vehicle is really decent, so I'm probably going to put it in excellent. It's got really good off-roading, and yeah. Next up, we have the Jackrabbit. This was a really good season car, but it's not too fast, and it has really low demand in trading, so I'm going to put it in decent. Next up, we have the Boomer car, aka the Classic. So, I don't really have any words, just meh. No words for the next one either. It's slower than the freaking Camaro. Next up is the Megalodon. This was a really expensive car, but the Lamborghini was faster, so it's not that good. I'm going to put it in meh, but it's also not trash at the same time. Next up, we have the Jet. So this is a decent flying vehicles. I'm probably going to put it in decent. Now I'm going to explain why. You see, this vehicle is very hard to control on mobile, and it is very fast. It's not the best vehicle, but it's also not trash either, like the Megalodon. Next up, we have the Beignet. The Beignet was the fastest seasonal car, but it had really easy contracts. This car goes 280 miles per hour, similar to the Eclair, but it has better handling, and yeah. Next up, we have the SWAT van. I don't have much to say. No one really uses it anymore. It's a waste of 400 Robux to buy a SWAT van. Other items are decent though. Next up, we have the Interrogator. This car is trash because it was slower than the OG SUV, so don't buy it. Next up, we have the tow truck. This car is good for trolling for a price of 80,000. It can pull the sloop, so I'm gonna put it in decent because it's a decent car. It's got decent speed. Next up, we have the banana car. Oh, oops, accidentally touched the ambulance. Anyway, it's a decent meme car, so it's got okay speeds. I traded mine away, so I don't really know if it's got buffed or nerfed or anything. So yeah. Next up, we have an extremely overpowered vehicle, the Buggy. This vehicle has insane acceleration up to 150 miles per hour within 2 seconds. Better than the Roadster. Next up, we have the ambulance. This vehicle, I'm gonna put it in decent because it has the ability to heal you if you sit in the back seat very rapidly. Next up is the stunt. The stunt plane isn't something worth buying. It's got okay speed. It's got okay handling. It's easier to control on mobile. But I'm still gonna put it in meh. It's basically a Jet ripoff. And yeah. Next up we have the Challenger. It's priced at $59,000 and goes at 200 miles per hour, so I'm gonna have to put it in excellent. And now we have the Badger. It's a decent vehicle, but it's really cheap too, and yeah, just not worth it. So now we have the $100,000 NASCAR. I'm gonna have to put it in decent in front of the tow truck. It's got okay speed. We have the one and only Torpedo. This is the second fastest vehicle, so I'm gonna have to put it in overpowered behind the Doom Buggy for acceleration purposes. Next up is the Sentinel. I'm gonna have to put Sentinel in decent. Now I have the OG SUV. I'm gonna put this in meh because it's better than the Interrogator for a fact. Next up, we have the Steed. So I'm gonna probably put this in decent, or actually meh, because it's got okay speed, I guess. Next up is my buddy, the Icebreaker. The Icebreaker is gonna have to go ahead into excellence because it was a very good seasonal car. I'm gonna put it behind challengers because it's not faster than it. So yeah. So we've gotten through a lot of vehicles now. Now we have the arachnid. So I'm gonna have to put this in probably excellence because it goes up to 200 miles per hour. And it's the Batmobile. It's very sick, you know. I don't even know why this thing exists. Yet again, I have no words for this piece of crap. Next up, we have our current season vehicle. Now I'm gonna put it in decent because it's really good. No disrespect to Sharky Cat though, okay? Now we have the fastest vehicle in the game, the Broly. Oh, let me move the box real quick. Okay. Now we have the Broly, so I'm gonna have to put this in overpowered in front of the torpedo because of its tremendous speed. And behind the Doom Buggy, yet again, because of acceleration purposes. Next up we have the dirt bike, so I'm not gonna put this in trash because this was one of the first vehicles I ever bought and I have some nostalgia for it. Now we have the Airtail. I really didn't like it retiring either. It was a very good vehicle. You could buy it for the same price as the Roadster. But okay, I'm actually gonna put it in front of the monster truck because it's really fast too. Next up, we now have the little bird. So I'm not gonna put this in meh because it can get into volcano base, and sometimes you need that when you're trying to escape from a cop. Well, we have the Camaro now, the first car of Jailbreak. So I'm not gonna put it in trash. This guy has been with us since day one of Jailbreak, and we still have it today. And it hasn't got any design changes, probably due to nostalgia and all that. And so I'm gonna have to put it in decent behind the banana car. Next up, we have the pickup truck. Yet again, absolutely no words for it. Also, no words for this piece of trash. You're gonna have to put it in meh. Next up, we have the Celsior. So I'm gonna put this in excellent because it can be an okay escape vehicle, making it harder for cops to catch you. Unless you got a Celsior yourself or something. So I'm gonna put this in excellent, in front of the Challenger. Next up, we have the Rattler. So I never really liked this. It never really fit the adventure theme. Like, it would have been better for a Halloween season or something. So I'm gonna put it in meh because I've never really been a fan of it. Next up, we have the JB8, which I'm gonna have to put in excellent. It's really rare and I kind of like it, honestly. Next up, we have the Trailblazer, which goes at 200 miles per hour, but it's got slightly worse off-roading than the monster truck, but is a supercar. Anyway, next up we have the Ray, which I'm gonna put in trash. DeLorean, I'm gonna put in decent because of its water driving ability. And now we have the second Rattler. I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the list, real quick. Anyway, got the normal helicopter, which I'm gonna put in meh. Anyway, now we have the crew capsule, which I'm also gonna put in meh. I'm also gonna have to put the Jeep in meh. Now, the Army helicopter. I'm gonna put this in overpowered because of its good stats. The Beam Hybrid, ooh. I put this in decent if it wasn't for its insane rarity. Okay, now I have the M12. This is a really good car, so I'm gonna have to put this. Actually, not in excellent. I'm actually gonna put this in overpowered because it's got a really good top speed too. No words for this one. No words. Okay, so the Raptor is actually slower than the R8, but has twice as many seats. So I'm actually just gonna put this at decent. Next up, we have the Ferrari, aka the Stallion. I'm gonna put this next one real quick. Why do I even have to speak for this one? Next one we have the Cirrus. I'm gonna have to put this. Next one's got an okay speed. Now we have the Celestial. I'm gonna put this in meh. Turret's okay actually. Next up we have the Jet Ski, and I'm gonna put this in decent because it's got a good acceleration. I love the fire truck. I'll put this in decent. It's a cool trolling vehicle, and yeah. A lot of cheap cars are just pieces of crap in Jailbreak involving the Deja. So next up we have the Matador, and it's actually an okay starter car. The Dune Buggy's better, but hey, if you want the Matador, your choice, not mine, obviously. Next up is the ATV. So this is kind of crappy, so I'm gonna put this in trash. Next up we have the Model 3. So I'm gonna put this in excellent because of its good top speed. Now I have the Macaron, last season's vehicle. This doesn't have good demand in trading, but it is a very good supercar overall. Next up is the Eclair. So I'm gonna put this in front of the Army helicopter because of its decent speed, similar to the Big Net. The Shell Classic. I think it's pretty good. The only time I got to use it when it was free, like the glitch. Next up we have the Tesla Roadster, which I'm gonna have to put in overpowered because of its tremendous acceleration. We now have the Agent vehicle, which I'm gonna put in overpowered because of its missile shooting ability, which I find really sick. Now I have the Ray 9, so I'm probably gonna put this in decent because the Stallion is at $1,000 more expensive and it's faster. We have the Snake, so I'm gonna put this in overpowered because of its really good stats. We now have the Cybertruck, which I'm probably gonna put in decent because they buffed the price and it's not too fast, I guess. Tank, basically the same as Agent, except you pay $1 million for it. So now we have the concept car, which I'm gonna put in overpowered because of how fast it is. So now we are on our last vehicle, the McLaren F1, which I'm gonna have to put in overpowered because of how fast it is. So earlier I forgot to add the Volt bike while I was recording, so I did. So then I added the Volt bike into the list. So guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we are so close to 300 subscribers, and it would help a lot if you guys could hit that big red subscribe button. I mean, it's there. Why not press it anyways? So, this is probably where I'm going to end the video. So I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. As I just said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey, guys, if you made it to this part of the video, congratulations. Because I know why you probably didn't have good luck this week. It's because you didn't hit that like button. So hit that like button right now.